This is a brief preview film which runs for around 15 minutes. The expanded full film runs for 70 minutes. Getting behind the wheel of any vehicle brings both responsibilities and also brings risks. Your behavior as a driver contributes to your survival intact. We cannot control the behavior of other drivers, but we can control our own behavior. And we can anticipate the behavior of other drivers, to our own advantage. In doing so, we can vastly improve our ability to avoid becoming a statistic, with all the negative consequences that can follow. Negative consequences to both your wealth and to your health. Any vehicle is a lethal weapon, and is capable of inflicting much more damage than any knife or gun. In our film we present 50 everyday driving scenarios where sometimes incidents occur. Awareness is key to avoidance, and the insights contained here will improve your chances of avoiding an incident. In this preview we rapidly skip through all 50 scenarios very quickly, covering just a handful in full. The full film expands on each scenario more fully, and is supported with more than 350 film clips of relevant incidents. In addition, the film presents a volume of key information and statistics that any driver needs to be aware of. A lot is covered in this brief preview, so pause the film wherever you want to digest the content more fully. We believe the topic scope that this film covers is unique, and as such will have immense value for any driver, from the newbies to the very experienced. This film will help to improve your driving behavior, and this film should help you to avoid becoming a casualty of other drivers' actions.
1. Eyes and neck. Your eyes and your neck have equal importance, right? Okay, eyes are obvious. But if you want to stay alive, you need to use your neck all of the time you are at the wheel. Here's a rule. Nothing should ever overtake you on the outside or the inside that you did not know was coming. If indeed that does happen, it means you are not using your neck enough, and one day you will likely find yourself moving out to overtake the vehicle in front and driving into something about to pass you. There is always a blind spot, but if you are using your neck as well as your eyes and mirror, you should always be aware of what is about to pass you on either side. Six, routine TLC for your vehicle. Tires and brakes, wipers and washers, and lights. When you really need these, you want them to work. Otherwise, you may die, and so may others. Keep all of these always in good maintenance.
Your tires, and their importance. If any of your tires are illegal, you risk potential loss of control, if gripped.
8. But I had right of way. This tip will one day save your life and potentially anyone else who is in your car. Never assume that because you have right of way that other vehicles have also spotted that you have it. At any junction, any crossroads, any roundabout, any traffic lights, always look both ways as you emerge through the crossroad or enter the roundabout. Some roundabouts are controlled by traffic lights, so this rule applies equally here. One day you will avoid death or serious injury if you always assume something might be coming the other way, even where you have clear precedence and right of way. It is no good being dead and saying it was his fault. Check out YouTube to see some horrific accidents at supposedly safe crossroads controlled by traffic lights. Don't become a statistic. 9. Filtering to join a fast road. Joining a fast road. There are many situations where you are required to filter onto another road.
Accompanying this film is a 16-page booklet. This booklet contains all 50 driving guide scenarios. We suggest that you keep it in your vehicle. When you have a spare moment, perhaps when you stop for a coffee.
Park and ride. To hospital. When parking anywhere, do not blindly throw the door open and jump out. Sooner or later, you will die. Stay mobile. No mobile. Your mobile could kill you and others in just a couple of seconds. Glancing at your messages. 17. They've lost it. Losing control, not you, them. Drive on the basis that every vehicle in front and those behind, and especially those coming in the opposite direction, can lose control. 20. I'm not going to tell you again. Never take your eyes off the road for more than half a second. 21. Two wheels has priority. Sad but true. Live with it. Cyclists are not the enemy. 22. Clear on the right. Away we go. Whoa! T-junction. When you arrive at a T-junction, you would not dream of turning right before having looked very clearly both ways, would you? Be very sure that you apply the same logic when turning left. Too many drivers when turning. 28. Where did he come from? All vehicles have blind spots. Blind spots mean you may not be seen. So, do not. 35. Do not engage with the rage. Road rage idiots. It's a fact of driving life. Some drivers are idiots. 37. Take a second to check before any maneuver. Rapid maneuvers. Do not ever make any rapid maneuver that changes your road position quickly, except when trying to avoid a full emergency situation to avoid a collision. "39. One thing is certain, you will be caught." Speed traps. The systems used today by the police are smart and very often cannot be seen by you until they already have you in the bag. So you will get caught, maybe several times, before you learn the hard lesson.
16-year-old Cassie McCord lost her life when an elderly driver with poor vision mounted the pavement at speed, causing Cassie's death. Following a campaign led by Cassie's mother, the law was strengthened.
41. Too close for comfort, your passenger's comfort. Golden rule. If you find yourself regularly braking hard, you are clearly driving too close, and you will come unstuck sooner or later. Keep metal away from humans. Humans are made of soft, floppy, fleshy materials and a few easily broken frames called bones. Vehicles, by contrast, are made of heavy, solid metals. Always expect humans, especially very young humans, to do stupid things. Your job as a driver is to keep your vehicle away from any. 45. So neither of you can see safely. Not smart. Do not block the view of another driver waiting to pull onto a main road at a T-junction. 46. Your own full beam could send you to casualty. Your own full beam headlights could cause your death. This applies on pretty much any single carriageway road, but especially. 47. Rural roads are pretty, but rural winding roads are pretty dangerous. Just because you might be legally allowed to drive at 60 miles per hour on a country road doesn't mean you should, nor that it can be considered safe. Most serious incidents occur on these types of. 48. Patchy fog is a killer. Slow down the second you see it. Dense, patchy fog is a real killer, especially at dusk or at night, very often in winter months, but also occurs in summer. Your forward vision is clear, but can become almost completely blind at no notice. In daylight, you have a marginally better chance. 49. Where the heck is the switch? Irregularly used buttons, controls. Take time to familiarize yourself with some of those important dashboard or steer. 50. That was our exit. Soz. Hell's teeth. This is my exit. If you are distracted when driving on a motorway or dual carriageway, there will come a time when, far too late, you will realize that you are just about to pass the slip road exit you need.